Hi, we're going to go ahead and review day 5. Miss Celeste is going to review maps with you. Miss Celeste? You're muted, Miss Celeste.
Good morning, boys and girls. Before you begin, you will notice in your day 5 lesson an attached worksheet that you can print out. Those of you here, I printed it for you, and you can follow along on that worksheet while we do the lesson. If you don't have a printer, just write it on paper. You'll do fine. So let me share my screen with you. So that we can begin reviewing our lesson on maps. Do you remember the definition of a hemisphere? Anybody? A hemisphere is half of the Earth. Can you tell me which hemisphere Louisiana is in? Yes. Very good. Louisiana is in the northern and western hemisphere, so you can write that on your sheet if you have a pencil with you. Looks like most of you did not bring a pencil. That's okay. We'll see if we can gather some up.
I'll go run and get some.
Okay, the 4 types of maps that we studied last week are political maps that show locations and borders of places. We have physical maps that show what the land and water of the earth look like. We have topographic maps that show elevations. And we have population maps that show the number of people living in different areas. Now let's see what you know about those maps. I'm going on a hike with my family. Which map will show me if the trail is hilly or flat? Very good, Jacoby. A topographical map will show if the trail is hilly or flat. You're going fishing with your family. What kind of map should you use to find the best fishing spot? Anybody else besides Jacoby? Would that show you where the fish are, a population map? That would show you where the people are. Yes. Not quite. It might, but depends on what kind of map it is. Okay, Jacoby. A physical map will show you rivers and lakes. Good job, Jacoby. What map should you use if you want to locate the state capital of Louisiana? Anybody? Jacoby? A political map, very good. So you can write that on your sheet. A political map shows the location of the state capital. Okay, you're writing a report on the largest city in Louisiana. What kind of map will show you which city has the largest population? Patrick, do you remember? No, which kind of map? Which kind of map shows how many people live in different areas? Very good. A population map shows how many people live in different areas.
That's on number 5.
Yes. Do y'all need a second to catch up with me on the worksheet?
Yes.
Okay. We'll pause for a second while I bring up the next part.
Pictures of what those maps look like.
This is what a physical map looks like. You see all the rivers and lakes? And this is a political map. It's an example of a political map.
The political map shows like the different cities, and it shows what people name things and the borders of
Here's a population map which shows where the people are, where people are concentrated. And here's a topographical map which shows where it's hilly and where it's flat. Okay, now we're going to explore another kind of map called a grid map. Is everybody caught up?
Is everybody finished with those?
No, okay. Well, we'll wait a little longer.
Physical, it shows like what's actually there, the water, the land. And political, you think of, that's what the people name things and put borders, that's political. Stuff that the people did. Physical, you can't change it.
What's your where the water is? So she's. Well, I don't know if the trail is filling. Very good. Maybe elevation. So you're gonna put that in the place here.
They have from the grid map.
Yeah.
And they're, still don't think it's gonna take a
It should be. It's on your paper, darling. Okay, look. Right. Here we go. This is the first one.
Because right now we're just seeing.
Where do I see that? Another kind of map that we're going to learn about today is called a grid map. If you look in this lesson, there's a link that you can open the grid map on your computer. I've got it on the big screen here so that you can see it larger. Usually a grid map shows a list of letters on the left or right side. On this one, it's on the left side. I don't know if you see my mouse moving in the big screen. Here's the letters, and there are a list of numbers across the top. And there are very faint lines over this map forming a grid. And we use these letters and numbers to help us find places on the map. This map is of the University of Louisiana campus, University of Louisiana at Lafayette. So to find what we need, we look at the left side. You see the menu that shows all the different places. And to the right of those names is a list showing the coordinates, where on the map we can find that place. So let's see if you can find some places on this map. Look in the left side. I am at V.L. Wheaton Hall. Can you find Wheaton Hall on the left side? And then you'll see where the coordinates are. I'll do this one with you. Let's see if I can see it up here bigger. I'm going to zoom in my map so I can see the list bigger. You see there are tools on the right side where you can zoom in and make it bigger. So I look in the left side for Wheaton Hall, and it tells me that Wheaton Hall is at E6. So I look at E right here, and I look at 6 right here. If you put one finger on E and one finger on 6, and then when you bring your fingers together, you will find Wheaton Hall in square E6. Does everybody see Wheaton Hall? Let's see if I can make it bigger so you can see it. And there in E6 is V.L. Wheaton Hall. You found it? Did everybody find it?
Yeah, I found it.
You're not looking at the map. Can somebody help him find the map? Okay, now I need to find the conference center. Can you look in the left side and find the conference center?
Do you want to get away from mine?
Look in the left side and find conference center. In what square is the conference center? Can somebody tell me what square you find the conference center? Yes, Patrick, in C5. Very good. Okay, one more. What building? Okay, did you all get that? C5 for the conference center? Okay. Has everyone found the conference center?
Let's try it. You want to try it? This is what everybody puts on. Like a sign. On the inside, what is it? It's
What's in there?
Go ahead and put
Look. 7, look, go down, it does this. Go down, keep going. What did you do? Keep going. Keep going.
It's okay. Take your fingers and see.
Okay.
Go this way. See it. Go up. See one.
Okay, what building, boys and girls, can I have your attention? What building is located at E7 near the Student Union? Brielle?
Patrick's got it.
Macaroni Jim.
Yes, the McLaurin Gym. Thank you, Patrick.
So you can put that as your alternate right there. So you don't want to.
Did everybody find E7? Raise your hand if you need help finding E7. Good job. This means everybody found it.
Down, you don't even have to.
Do y'all want to do one more to practice?
Just do one way, you're not gonna write.
Right, just for fun.
Okay, just for fun, see if you can answer Miss Celeste's question.
Okay. I want you to look in the left menu where it lists the buildings. Look in the red section for academic buildings and find Dupre Library. It tells us that the coordinates for Dupre Library is D5. Is that 6 or 5? 5. 5. D5. Can you find D5? And do you see the library in square D5? The library is the larger red building in square D5.
They're doing great.
Scroll down.
Let me see, he's got it.
Go back to the grid. Go back to the grid.
Okay, go back to the bridge.
Right here.
Five is right here.
Boys and girls, you can spend some more time practicing on your own, finding places on the grid map, and we'll see you next time.